friend, and to everyone who's new here, my name is Julia, or Julie, whatever you prefer. And in today's video, I'm talking about the JSHealth program. So after a year with burnout, unemployment, not much physical activity, injuries, weight gain, all the good stuff, I decided I want to start on a 1 year long health journey, and part 1 and 2 is in the playlist up in the cards and also in the description down below. But the last 5-6 weeks I was kind of lost. I didn't really know where to go. I felt like I needed a bit more direction. At the same time, I didn't know how much direction I need. Like, I wanted to do a program, but at the same time, programs tend to be very dietary and follow a certain plan and a certain workout plan, and I know that doesn't really work with me. After reading the Four Tendencies by Gretchen Rubin, I knew that I was a rebel, and that's probably the biggest problem for me always. I never can follow anything to a T. I always have to make it up and change it because I have to rebel against it. So that's basically me. And while I was searching for a meal plan that I could follow a bit at the same time, do a little bit my own thing, I found Jessica Sepel. She's an Australian clinical nutritionist, and she has an 8-week program which shall help you to eat in balance, give up dieting, ditch the scales, love your body, and also balance your hormones and kind of to transform your whole body, mind, and basically your life. I also looked a bit into her recipes and I was so interested in it. I thought, like, this sounds good, I'm gonna start that. So I chose the program because it has a non-diet philosophy, at least it says so. I see that the meals have few ingredients and are quite quick to make, which is really important to me because I hate cooking for a very long time. And it had like this whole wholesome, holistic approach with all different aspects of life and not just the food aspect. So the program is 8 weeks plus 1 prep week. So when you buy the program, you're automatically in the prep week, and the first week will unlock on Sundays, which I find really nice because then you can't sneak and already continue. It makes it kind of more interesting. The program is always based on 4 pillars: heal your body, cook intuitively, nourish your lifestyle, and eat with balance. And every week starts with an intention, so it has a different topic. Like week 1 will be about stress, but I really like that it has like this intentions and also journaling questions, which I start with before I'm actually going through all the information. Then it has a lifestyle planner with all actions you should do that week and habits you should develop. There are also weekly extras like intuitive movement, which I find very interesting. And also she's selling vitamins, so she's of course also talking about vitamins, but it's very like gentle. She says take it or leave it. I will look into it, and I probably won't buy $80 vitamins, but I think it's an interesting approach. And I guess the heart of the program is her meal plan. And what I really like about that meal plan is actually she has 3. One is totally strict. It's all planned out for 2 weeks, and then you alternate between these. It's probably for somebody who needs a lot of guidance and really wants to follow a plan to a T. The second meal plan, there she has several meals to rotate through, and you just can pick what you want. Her plan is usually to have breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. This don't really work for me because I usually eat breakfast very late, and then I have already lunch, and then I will have a snack and another snack when I come home, and then I will eat dinner. So it will be just a bit different, but I still can use it as 3 main meals and 2 snacks. Now I've been a few days in the program in the prep week, and so far I really like the prep week in general, that you don't just be pushed out into the wild with the first week. You have time to prepare, to do the meal plan, to do grocery shopping. She encouraged you to do meal prep on Sundays. I'm not really into it, so I'm just leave it out. But I really like the idea of going through the meal plan, finding the meals I find interesting and I want to try out, and then make my own up. I also like that it starts with these intentions and journal questions. It really gives you space to think of what is actually your goal for this week. I think she excels on the meal plan because she does 3 different meal plans depending how much guidance you need. I also like that she schedules out when to read what, so you don't need to read everything on Sunday. Some articles you can read later, so it doesn't cram everything on one day. Overall, the program is very visual pleasing. I really like the colors and the design, and it's just nice to look at and to actually get on the webpage to read. And I also like the lifestyle planner that gives so many action items and habits that you can try that week. But of course, there's always some things that you probably don't find so useful. In my case, after reading a lot about intuitive eating, after following that approach, I can see it's not a complete intuitive non-diet approach. She still has things like you shouldn't eat gluten, or you should cut out sugar, or she says you should eat between 2 to 3 hours each meal. It's probably all just like an idea and you can take it or leave it, but it's still very much like, here are some rules and here are some rules. This is just diet culture. Also, some words are very diety, like to indulge in the weekend. It still feeds into this concept of we have to work hard in the week and then we can have play in the weekend. Although life should be more like work, play, rest all the time, like switching up. The biggest problem for me in this course is it's so much information. It's totally overwhelming with habits and actions and things you should buy and try, and so it is a lot of information and you have to find your way what you're gonna do. I guess you could do this program several times because this is so much information. You could make a 8-month program out of that, I think. And I think if you're like a perfectionist and try to do everything, you will just fail with it. So I really try to just take out the things that I find useful and leave a lot of behind because you just can't do everything. So as I said, I will just use the things that speak to me and everything else I will just leave. And I really want to work on certain habits she's talking about. I know that if you work on so many habits at the same time, it's probably really difficult to develop all of them. But I commit to do all these habits for the next 8 weeks, or at least try every day to do them. I will just see what has stuck after 8 weeks and everything else. That's just like that. And I definitely will use a lot of the recipes. I'm really looking forward to do that. I really want to incorporate more veggies in my diet, so I'm really looking forward to how she's doing that and how you can improve in this area. So that's the program I'm gonna try for the next 8 weeks, and I will try to upload an update every Wednesday and we'll see how it goes. And yeah, wish me luck. See you next time. Bye bye.